Hi Sean, SportActive Cycling France. I'm with Sean Kelly at the Tour de France 2018 at the finish of the Alpe stage. Sean, today is going to be a big battle for the lead, as yesterday was very decisive for some people.
Well, as you can see, the battle started already with the spectators to get in here and to get around. We're still, a good 6.5 hours before the race arrives, and you can see the way the crowds are gathering here. So there's a battle to get good position at the barriers, but there'll be a big battle in the race, of course. We did see yesterday, some of the big favourites to lose contact. Alpe d'Huez is always a difficult one. It's such a difficult climb, with the climbs leading into that as well during the day. So I think, we'll see a big battle. I think we could see a picture of who's going to win this Tour de France at the end of this evening stage.
So how you were surprised yesterday the way things worked out with the leaders and some of the big names falling to the wayside?
I think we were surprised because it looked like that they did not race in the peloton of big favourites in the earlier part, but of course the Tour de France is being warm the first week. It's a wearing down process. That's what the Tour is about, and I think some of the guys were fatigued already yesterday. And we did see Mike Zakarin, we see Rigoberto Urán, who finished second last year, and yesterday on the final climb as well, we see some of the guys struggling, and we will see more of them guys who were in difficulty yesterday, I think, again today.
How do you see Dan Martin now coming up the order after such a great move yesterday?
Well, we see Dan, he looked like he was in difficulty, but I think he was riding to his power output, and then he got back to Bardet and Quintana and the rest of the favourites, and then he attacked him immediately. Only Froome could manage to take his wheel and stay with him, and he finished very strong and looking promising. And it's good like that, because when you're showing that sort of form, it's a great position to be in, and I think today here in Alpe d'Huez we could see him doing a good performance.
And do you think Thomas has a chance of taking this all the way to Paris?
Well, he's looking really good. The question is now, what do they do with Team Sky, because they have two guys there. Will they ride for Thomas, or will they be all for Froome? That we'll have to wait and see. Will we see the same scenario as we had with Froome and Wiggins a number of years ago, or maybe we go back further, we had with Greg LeMond and Bernardino here on the Alpe? We could see some sort of a race like that again here this evening.
Heat's playing a big factor here for some of the riders. Today is going to be quite warm. Do you think that's going to be a deciding factor as well? This climb in the Alpe d'Huez?
Always the heat is going to play a factor when it's very, very warm. As it is here, it's probably 25 degrees here at the moment on the top of the Alpe. That tells you how warm it is down the valley, because we're at altitude here. And when you get the heat like that, it does affect the riders. When you're riding day after day, it's okay for one day in the heat, but when you have to ride 5, 7, 8, 9 days, then it does take effect. And that's what the Tour de France is about. It's just a grinding down process.
And so Dumoulin, you see Dumoulin has actually performed really well, being with Froome at the finish and all. Do you think he can sustain the effort, or will the more aggressive attacking on climbs damage him?
Well, we see Dumoulin yesterday. He certainly he gave it a go. He attacked on the descent, and then he went on to the final climb. And, he gained a bit of time on some of the other favourites, and he's a rider that he powers up the climbs. He's not a pure climber, but he just keeps grinding away at it. And that's his style, and he can take time like that on a stage here like Alpe d'Huez. Might be a bit more difficult because the gradient is much more severe.
And finally, your top three prediction for the podium in Paris?
I would say for the moment Chris Froome. I think he's the one, because Geraint Thomas, I'm not sure if he will be as performant every day, where Froome is always reliable. Every day you can be guaranteed that he will always bring a great performance. So I would say Froome, maybe Geraint Thomas, and then Dan Martin.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much, Sean. Great to be out with you, and look forward to the rest of the tour. Thank you very much, Sean. Okay.